This is probably my first time I'm not excited for the first day of school. Summer was not long enough because I'm a senior and this is the final year. Hi guys, it's Makayla, Lysiak, your curly-haired girl who's trying to make it in the entertainment world. It's my last first day of film school. Oh my gosh. Freaking crazy. Subscribe because I have a giveaway going on. If you want to enter, you can go over to my Instagram, iPad, AirPod Maxes, makeup. Let's get ready for the first day. For those of you who don't know, I just moved into a new apartment and I have to use a towel as a floor mat, like a beach towel, because I don't have like bath mats yet. Why do I have a breakup? No. Okay, but I know why. It's because I'm so stressed. Not today. I'm so stressed with moving. I mean, come on. I'm literally walking on a beach towel. Want to see something really scary? This is how you know I just moved in, because all over the ground. Don't have any drawers. I don't have a dresser. If I want to grab a t-shirt, the whole tower is falling down. Like that one Disney commercial that Brenda Song is in and she takes you like fruit shopping at the market. That's the vibe. When she's like, don't pick from the bottom because it's all gonna fall.
Always pick from the top.
So basically picking a first day of school outfit is gonna be stressful. Do I even want to do this hair reveal, bro? If I show up to school looking like this, I'm not loving my hair. I'm 6'10" and I don't have multiple hours to do my hair, okay? Finger curl every coil. I don't have time to do that. In fact, I want to be out of here in 3 hours. I showered last night, so I'm gonna wash my face. I feel so ugly right now. My skin was doing so good until school kept creeping up on the calendar. I'm not done decorating my bedroom, so you're not allowed to look. Like, this is here for the whole first week of school. You'd think that a senior has it all together. I really want an energy drink, but I also want to make coffee. This is always my debate every day. Do I have an energy drink or do I have coffee? A lot of you guys know that I just moved into my first apartment. The apartment was empty. I only had 2 weeks until school started. But then when it comes to my apartment, it's still unfurnished. Like, still have nothing and school starts soon. So I had to order furniture, couches, mattresses, and I only had 2 weeks until school started. That sounds like a lot of time, but no, it's not a lot of time because I've put a lot of pressure on myself. How do I want to curate it and make it look visually interesting? So basically, I procrastinated on buying anything. I don't know, it's my first place and I just want it to look super cute, but that has stressed me out. Subscribe so you don't miss the bedroom transformation because we're still in the process. And I told you guys no looking. Don't even look at the background. I know you just looked. If you're watching on a TV, all you have to do is click up on your remote and then boom, there's the subscribe option. Okay, we're gonna do makeup now. Oh, and I'm out of Hydro Grip. Really, I want you to watch this video when you're getting ready for your first day of school because this truly is a FaceTime vibe. I want to share how I survived the first week of school. Tips for anybody who's starting school and who needs some advice. I've been around the block. I know what to do. Oh, well, you'd think. Okay, at this point. How to survive your first week of school. If you have your class schedule early, I would say go to your college campus on the weekend because everybody's already moved in. Like, it's a normal thing to be on campus before school actually starts in college. Walk the campus with your class schedule and just try and find your classes ahead of time. That way you're not scrambling on the first day of school. You're gonna run late. I'm literally running. I'm late to class. Speaking of class schedules, my class schedule today is super chill. I only have 1 class today. As a senior, like, I'm not trying to take too many classes because I'm prioritizing post-grad activities, networking, business, career stuff. And I'm not just trying to be like a straight A student, like, girl, it's the end. Because the scariest feeling is not knowing where to go and having to ask someone. Everybody at my school is super nice and helpful. And a lot of people understand if it's the first day of school. And they understand if you're late to your first class because it's the first day. Everybody's figuring it out. Don't feel bad if you don't figure it out. I'm wearing the Ilia skincare makeup, which I definitely need. Also, it goes on like pretty matte. I want something that is gonna stay matte because I don't want to look oily and sweaty running around campus. I personally just like a matte look. When you're matte, you have it all together. You don't even break a sweat. You just have it. I want all the freshmen to be scared of me. Another piece of advice for your first week, do not be afraid to switch your schedule. So when you get there and you go to your classes, you might need to make some changes and that's okay. Just make sure whatever changes you make still allow you to like be in the school like a full-time student so that you can get like your scholarship or government aid. Because I have some federal aid and when I was going to pay my bill, I was like, where's the money? Where's the money, Trump? It was telling me to pay full price. No. So I had to run my butt over to financial aid. I was like, hey, I registered for 18 units. Why are my scholarships not applied? And they're like, oh, it's because some of your units are audited. If you audit a class, it means you take it, but you're not taking it for a grade. So I had to like switch around my schedule and make sure that I had the right balance. I'm a senior. I'm like, okay, I want to have the most low lift semester ever. I want to be there, take fun classes, but I'm not trying to like be a scholar for real. I have other things to do. My life is so busy. I'm trying to transition out of college, so I'm not trying to be wrapped up in college like that. So auditing is a good choice for me, but I do still have to like take a certain amount of classes in order to go to my school for a certain amount. So if you are going to switch your class schedule, just make sure that you still have the minimum amount of credits that you need for whatever scholarships you have, whatever degree you're pursuing. In general, you should always be prioritizing your major requirements and your degree requirements. Let's talk about making friends in college, because freshman year for me was a little bit rough. I moved into my building and then someone was like, yeah, like I've seen like she tries to make videos. It's cringe and like she's so Hollywood. She must be so Hollywood. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I haven't even met you. So like a lot of people in my freshman year dorm had an opinion of me because I was vlogging. There were also people in my cohort commenting about what I do, which is sad, but look at me now. Y'all said I was embarrassing. Apple doesn't think I'm embarrassing. Oh, y'all said I was embarrassing. Microsoft don't think I'm embarrassing. Dermalogica, Paramount. Stay true to yourself, kids. That's one thing in college. Don't change yourself to make friends. You will attract people who are meant for you. A lot of college, especially with social media, I feel like is about conforming to what would be like the coolest thing to wear on the first day of school, or like this is the backpack you need for the first day of school, and like this is how you need to decorate your dorm so that it looks cool and everything, and you have a theme so that you can make friends and everybody thinks you're like the baddest. You don't need to do all that. I personally think you must lead with personality, you must lead with kindness. All of the stuff will not make you more likable. I would say work on character. Well, yes, I'll say, oh, like, you know, the right people will come to you. You also have to make an effort. Girl, if you're not trying, nothing's gonna happen. You are in control of your own destiny. If you want to talk to more people, you go do it. Don't wait for people to come to you. Same with men. And I tell my friends this too, because I was always that girl who's like, oh, I think he's cute. I'm gonna go like tell him that and go ask for his number. Because what? I'm gonna let this pass by? I'm sorry, we are on a floating rock in the middle of space. I don't care if I embarrass myself. Like if I do embarrass myself, is anybody gonna remember it in 20 years, 30 years? No. We are literally on a floating rock in the middle of space, and you're gonna tell me you're putting so much stress on looking perfect or not saying the wrong thing or like being too shy to go up to people. We don't have time for that. Go up to people, say hi, and if they think you're embarrassing, bye. And you go talk to someone else who is worth your time. Nothing is embarrassing. Our life and everything that happens to us is how we perceive it. So if you perceive it as embarrassing, then you're gonna live that. But it might not exist that way to anybody else. To be is to be perceived. I don't know what philosopher said that, but truly, however you view the world is how you live it. If you think everything is negative and the sky is falling and everything is terrible, that is what you seek out in the world. You seek out what else is terrible, what will affirm that belief. If you approach life with everything is good and there's positivity and there's light, that's what you will find. You will look for throughout your daily life. There is always another opportunity to make a friend if something doesn't work out. There are so many people in college and school. There's no shortage of new connections to make. If you see a cute guy at a frat, go up to him and say hello. Don't wait for him. I don't really believe in the I don't chase, I attract or whatever. Like I'm not patient enough for that. Like I have to do. When it comes to making friends, yes, the right people will find you, but don't leave the work up to everybody else. You also have to put in an effort. You have to be a little social. You have to push yourself out there, give yourself a pep talk. This is giving kind of like big sister energy. So I'm excited to see how my first week goes. Subscribe if you aren't already. Let's talk about men. I had my era, not in terms of being with everybody, okay? I'm not into hookup culture. Y'all can have that. Well, not you guys. I know you guys are like, well, look, if you're into it, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. If you're into it, I don't care. Do whatever you want with your body. For me, I cannot have, I can't just like be with somebody that I just met. Like, are you clean? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, if you're just gonna hook up with someone that you first met, girl. And I don't want to shame anybody. This is such a sensitive topic, and this is why I don't talk about dating, romance, because like, I remember in one of my videos where I was like, oh yeah, some guy hit on me. But one thing about me, I cannot date people who look like they could be my brother. You look like my little brother. You look like my older brother. Like, I cannot do that. I can't have a siblings or dating situation. I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, they're not my type. Like, I don't prefer to date guys who look like they could be related to me. People got pissed off in the comments. They said, well, you're dating a white guy. Like, clearly you're insecure about your own blackness. I'm like, none of you guys have seen my dating history at all. In fact, I've dated more black men than white men, period. This is why I don't talk about this stuff, okay? Because people like to make assumptions and they like to project their own frustrations about society onto your life. Without talking about my college dating history, okay, because people cannot handle it, maybe one day I will, if we can act mature. College men are different. Also, you learn there are a lot of people who do not have good intentions, because this is not the time to be settling down. Like, if you want a serious relationship in college, you're of the minority. If you don't want to participate in hookup culture, you are part of the minority. At least at a school like USC. It's a big party school. That's just a culture here. So I would say it depends on the culture of the school you're going to. Like, if you're going to, like, you know, a religious college, it might be a different story. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about dating in college in a different video. But that's all you get from me. Now we gotta do the hair, and I'm debating, like, do I just leave it out? To be honest, I'm not mad at it. She's a senior, she doesn't care. I actually kind of like the messy look. I did just get these pants. I could wear that. Everybody's gonna try and look like that girl on the first day. I did my fair share of, like, trying to dress up for the first day of school. And, like, people give up after the first day. That's when I start looking good. No one's expecting it, and then all eyes are on me. I'm thinking about just doing these big pants. So this is what it looks like. It makes me look flat. Let's do these and then let's just pick a shirt. This button up, but I feel like it doesn't match the vibe of the pant. No. I do kind of want to just wear a big t-shirt. And then maybe do a bra tuck. I don't know, let's try it. Slouchy fit. Front tuck. This is a little inappropriate for class, no? Oh, she's doing her poses. She might like it. I think it's kind of cute. This is literally my dad's t-shirt, so I think it's cute. And then when I go to class, the teacher don't have to see my belly. I'm gonna have a day where I actually take pictures and look very school spirity. Belt, I don't know about the belt. No belt. For everyone who is there for my like back to school glow up video, I'm gonna try braids and we'll see. I just feel like I won't feel like myself. Don't look over there. Okay, first day of school outfit. Ooh, she bad. Oh, she is just chilling. Ooh, and she has her backpack from the Coach outlets. I get you guys immediate Coach. I get the outlets. Yes. And she's a senior. She just doesn't want to be seen like she is just there to go to class. Okay, yes to the glasses. We're doing the glasses because I feel like it makes me like, I'm thinking these. I know, a little bit bold. It's just these are so big and I'm like, this would elevate the look, make it seem a little more dressy. A cute shoe peeking out of my jeans. Only have one class to go to, so I don't need to worry about walking today. Well, yes. Period. And these shoes are so comfortable. I think we're looking good for the first day. With that senior energy. Am I showing way too much stomach? Yes, indeed. Does she care? No, because it's college. And for those of you little ones in high school, there's no dress code in college. But I will say, when I'm in class, I will be pulling this down just because I have to be somewhat professional in front of my professors. Okay, I do care about that. All right, let's go to campus.
Hi, vlog.
You're with Anthony?
Of course. I mean, like, who else would she be with?
We're back. Anthony is out influencing me. That is so freaking cute.
I'm trying, guys.
He's on the come up. I mean, that looks so good. No, us, like, before school even started, already getting back to school content to be prepared for this year.
When I tell you guys, we were on the phone all summer long, just like counting down the days so I get back to LA so we can start doing stuff.
It's our last year together.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. I don't like that. It's our last year together. You're in school.
Okay, yes, true. I'm not dying off.
I trust and believe you will be around.
I'm gonna have Anthony rate my first day of school outfit.
It's giving grown, it's giving women, it's giving sexy. The girl should be scared, okay?
I'm gonna end the get ready with me for the first day vlog here, but this is not the end of the week. I'm gonna be filming the whole week of school, so be sure you subscribe because we still have to go to all our classes, all of that. But I wanted to separate the video and like, okay, get ready with me for the first day, get ready with me for the last first day, and then the rest of the week. I'm gonna enjoy my dulce. I have class later today. I will be vlogging all of it. stay tuned. We have a really busy semester ahead, a busy year ahead. I'm excited to take you guys along with me. All right, see you guys. Bye.